We don't want to miss out. We don't want to miss out on getting all these things, and that, well, they've got it, I want it. We live in that fast food space.
And the world offers us, in that sense, an intravenous drip, a shortcut to happiness.
So, Richard, I hear you've got a new car. Tell me about it.
Yes, we've got a new car, a new little Honda Jazz, a red one, limited edition. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's a fabulous little car.
It has to be red, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, red goes faster.
Did you get a bargain?
Yeah, we got a bargain. So
and
which
you
helps.
Enjoy getting a bargain?
I do, yeah. Well, I think I'd feel a bit bad if I didn't get the bargain, so in a way. So, because you're kind of spending so much money.
Feel a bit guilty, do you?
Yeah, that's right.
Good old Christian guilt sneaks in everywhere, doesn't it?
Why is it?
Yeah, I suppose maybe it's because we've got this theory that God doesn't want us to have fun, maybe. So we've got to not have all the latest things or.
You didn't give up your back deck for anyone else when you had it built, did you?
No, I was just telling Noel before that we built on this back deck. I lie awake at night. And especially after I've seen those Renault shows that are all the rage now, and I lie awake at night and I think about, what could I do here and in that room if I did that and put those shelves there, and my brain goes like this, and so we saved up and we, put the back deck on that I knew I needed because that makes me feel like I'm on holidays. And I sat out there, and I'm looking out and it's beautiful, it's everything I wanted, and I thought, wouldn't that be nice if I had a pool at the end? And I just think, where does that come from? I mean, is it me, or is it just, what is going on? Is it people telling me this, or is it just me that needs this stuff all the time? I don't know.
Well, I think the answer is yes to both. I mean, we're vulnerable, and all the advertisers know how to push our buttons.
Yeah, there's always seems to be something better. So, and let me know when they get the swimming pool. There is always something better that we could always try and attain to. I suppose it's a little bit like our car, but I think advertisers have that formula of creating the problem and then giving us that quick answer. And so,
I believe them.
Yeah, and we don't want to miss out. We don't want to miss out on getting all these things, and that, well, they've got it, I want it. We live in that fast food space to answer our problems, don't we?
Yeah, and the world offers us, in that sense, an intravenous drip, a shortcut to happiness.
Yeah.
It's that whole concept of happiness that seems to be really rife at the moment. I mean, you've got the Happiness Institute, you've got people running seminars about how to be happy, everywhere, 30 shortcuts to happiness, and what is, why is that? Why are we always searching for this happiness?
I wouldn't mind just being content, I think. Yeah. If I could learn how to be content, then I wouldn't worry so much as to whether I'm happy today or not. That it seems to me that contentedness is at the root of what we're talking about.
But how do you get that contentedness? Where does it come from?
Is it more that contentedness more a thing about you, whereas happiness is maybe we're looking for something or internalised as opposed to externalised?
Yeah, contentedness, I reckon, is something within your own heart that you can be settled even if your circumstances are not perfect.
So it's that sense of discontentment, I guess, that the advertisers tap into in our society, or is that just our lifestyle?
Well, recently on my trip to Indonesia, I saw lots of people there who didn't look like they had much, and yet were actually very content. So did you find that in India, in your recent trip to India, Noel?
Yeah.
It was pretty mixed, to be honest. And there's plenty of the pursuit of stuff, every bit as much as what we see here. But one interesting event was when we were at a children's home where we visit regularly and do a little bit of medical work and so forth. And one of the people who was with us one day, materially, comparatively, was enormously wealthy compared to the children in the children's home. And she made the comment, well, these children have been happier, more contented than I ever have been.
Wow. Even though she had all that stuff and they had nothing.
Yeah, well, they had nothing materially, but they were secure, they were safe, they were in a place where they had good relationships, they had people who loved them and cared for them. And so they didn't actually have the possibility to pursue stuff to make them happy, but their contentedness was rooted in their relational life there.
Yeah, I suppose it's more like a joy. So no matter who we are or where we are in life, there's a joy, there's a...
And where does that come from for you?
Well, for me, it comes down to my relationships with people, but most importantly, my relationship with God. So there have been times throughout my life where He's been an incredible help. And so even in the toughest times, or times when I didn't have much at all, He was there for me, and I felt Him there. Through one of those times was when my dad was seriously ill and almost died. But have the knowledge that He was there with me, guiding me through that time. Even though it was a tough time, I still felt content or joy that God was there guiding us through and we were in His hands.
So when you get down to it, what you search for is what you already have in your heart. Is that your core of like?
Yeah, I don't think it's something that came from within me. It's like, I think it's something that I've learned, that there is a God who loves me and cares for me and is always with me. And so to rely and trust on Him and learn to be happy and be thankful that He's there with me. I think being thankful is something certainly that has helped me be content with what I have.
I know I saw this thing on social media. I think someone posted the fact that she was doing a grateful journal. Like every day she'd write something. So I thought, well, I would do that. I thought
in
that
a
would
book, she was just writing all these.
She was just keeping it every day. I can't remember what the context was, but I thought, oh, that's something that I could do. You know, I was particularly grumpy and horrible at home, and I thought, well, maybe I need to look outside myself a bit. So I started writing each day what I was grateful for. And I found when I started reading back on that it was actually not things I was grateful for. It was actually the people. I was writing about the people in my life, the people that mattered, and why I was grateful for them. And that was a real eye-opener.
Those relationships.
It was the relationships and the people that I guess give me that sense of contentment.
I mean, what you've said shouldn't be surprising, because actually God's made us for relationships. And we try and have perhaps relationships with the stuff, you know, the red car with the limited edition bells and whistles.
But don't feel guilty.
But finally, you know, if your dad's illness had led to his death and the relationship had been broken, from what you're saying, you would still have that fundamental relationship with Jesus, so that the death of the relationship is not the death of your joy. Is that a fair comment?
Yes, in Jesus, and knowing that He is there with me, guiding me through, and that relationship with Him would certainly help me through times like that, and it helped me through that time.
Yeah, but you can still enjoy your car.
Yes.
And your bottle of wine.
And your bottle of wine.
And we will.